Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 is about to start here between Liquid and Mudgolems. I'm ODPixel, of course, joined by Fog, ready for this one. Is it going to become unkillable, or do you consider some of the heroes in Mudgolem to be pretty good at dealing with the bristle?
I think the Sven can get to a point, but I do think that what Liquid wants to do is try to apply the pressure. I think that they want to play pretty aggro, and the way that I've seen them play with the bristleback is exactly that. Like, they always go for the goop very early, they go for the Quill, and they just try to get these kills to stop here. And yeah, I think they're actually going to get fodder here.
Yeah, they should have this here. And one more stun will hold him back, but those goose stacks and from the point in the telekinesis to secure the first blood. They'll do exactly that. Tiger's going to be the one to get the last hit. Back at Boxy. Yeah, Boxy again. Anytime he steps forward, a hefty bit of damage thrown out between the two of them. I'm going to try and finish this off as well. Chasing Boxy down.
They got him.
They'll do it. That is the power. Fodder definitely showing us Boxy doesn't go down yet again in this lane. Of course, once the levels do start to come in, it's going to be a lot harder for them to deal with the bristle as such. Top lane.
Oh, look at the early rotation.
The chase here with that light strike and now with the follow-up. They might even be able to get the two of them. They do. Soul Assumption's there for 33. Very nice move.
We did see Koikfa. He was able to find himself a regen rune, so this could be the big thing that he's able to make work if he wants to help out his side lanes at all. He can farm with this one and then, of course, regen and TP to the side.
This time round.
Except that I don't think that he has any stacks. I know he has like one or two, actually. They do have a hard camp stack up on that left side for him later on.
They don't even care.
Yeah, nice little triple stack at least. Yeah, going for him mid lane. Trying to set up on the Koikfa with the cold snap, but not enough lockdown to keep him held in place. Also the EV over from Tiger in case Fodder and Warren here try to push any further. In fact, Koikfa, he's going to look for the opportunity to turn, zip straight in onto Fodder, and we'll be able to blow up the Enchantress. The raindrop not enough to save Fodder in that situation. It's 33. They can maybe go for Tiger, but the dive's available. Tiger's up to the high ground and he's away.
They really want to go for this tower here. They're just bringing these three heroes, just showing their faces.
He's probably going to die in each of these fights. Gonna find a pick up, starts things with a quick sip over towards Milan. Milan actually doesn't quite fall. He's got enough HP to live for it all, and it's actually Liquid that they have to start backing away. They are just unable to burst through the Lina.
Even though he's dying as an Enchantress, it's a 5-position Enchantress.
Oh yeah, you're totally fine with that.
Radiant just
See Liquid getting a bit more active now as they do start to show their head in the middle lane.
They've acquired some items, Proxy, Vanguard, and a plate mail. He's feeling pretty strong now to front line.
Let's see what Mudgolems can do to push them off this tower as they do turn up themselves with the full 5-man response. The side, trying to start things EMP down to zone them out.
He whiffs it though.
I've got a step to the side. Boxy now trying to move straight back in. Tiger's going to go in for the dive. Follows it up with the egg. They're starting to back away from it. Fodder will be grabbed and pulled back in range of the Supernova. So Fodder goes down. The rest of them able to still keep themselves safe to the side. Skip throwing in the stuns. Doesn't want to commit for the ult though, as Liquid will get the space to take down the tier 1 tower.
Doesn't want to get kited too much either. There's a lot he has to deal with still. Lots of magic damage and control coming from that Team Liquid side. Koikfa farming aggressively here. They spot him, but
it's just a hard
can't get
catch.
Control. 33 is charging with his Orchid. He has a haste.
Oh, if they can get the cold snap set up, maybe they can do it. It's going to buy time with the Yule to get 33 in position. Silence is there to follow it up. They're healing him up with the Sunray, but not enough to outdo the damage coming out from the 3 members of Mudgolems. They finally are able to kill Koikfa here for the first time this game.
I can't believe he stayed and went to go hit that camp. He has a ward. He saw the Visage literally just beeline through the creep wave, through everything with the haste, and then he goes to hit the camp. That was so greedy. I was so greedy.
Oh, Koikfa, what's he doing? He's not looking at the map. Yeah. He did say fully up for it though, so I'm not too sure how long he's maybe had it purchased, but I mean, you're right.
He did have a ward, so he could have clicked, so yeah. Got caught being greedy.
Fodder for the one left behind here as Mudgolems do start to retreat from Liquid's triangle.
Yeah, it's just been an insanely farm-heavy game, right? Like 216 last hits on a CK and Sven. The CK has the same last hits as the Sven. You know, that's pretty surprising. The other two is 196 last hits.
So that is pretty insane.
Like,
I mean, I guess
very farm.
That's just Mickey doing Mickey things.
Yeah, very farm-oriented game. Liquid, the one of the high ground smoke breaks.
Skeeter. He's going to have a run away from this, but the telekinesis in the corner. Mickey over towards the side, takes out Prada straight away. Skeeter turns with the BKB, the God Stroke. He's trying to go in over towards Mickey. Mickey starting to full load, backs up. Skeeter's going to go for the TP out. With the remainder of his BKB, will manage to make it away, but this, of course, is going to mean that he's going to lose many a teammate as the leader will fall. They'll catch 33 as well before he's able to TP out. And off the back of those 3 kills, Liquid can go straight into the pit, and this Roshan, it will be theirs. And now with a 4K lead, I think we are really starting to see, as you said, the fact that during this passiveness, Liquid, they just have the lineup that's going to benefit that little bit more. A team fight win after Roshan. Now the game just suddenly looks rough for Mudgolems.
Tornado. They can't even get the last hit. Fights just will continue to get harder too. Boxy flex a stun at Skeeter.
Double damage.
Allow. Put the stun onto Mickey. Mickey charging up Iran. Quoifa, he's going to zip straight through. Does get silenced. Calls up as well. Quoifa, he may have overextended. That's the Aegis gone. May have just been a bit of a bait. We'll see what he can clean up with his second life as they take down 33. The Supernova comes out. They have the stun immediately onto Quoifa. They're actually taking down the egg as well. Look at a second. They've already taken down 2 of them. Can they find anything more? The light strike is down on the Mickey. Skeeter's in with the God Strike. They take out the CK. And now Boxy and Insania, they're the last 2 left. They're kiting up the Bristle. They get in position. They take him out. As just like that, a perfect response there from Mudgolems. As Liquid, I guess the overconfidence was there. I mean, Quoifa, he goes in. I think that first loss of his life, you know, that was part of the plan for Liquid. As we see as well, Insania is trying his best to outplay the 2 of them, but he cannot do so. He's going to fall as a team wipe. As they make the call, Quoifa goes in, and then it does not go to plan at all for Liquid. They get wiped. AC done. Mickey, Bloodstone for Quakefa, some big items complete. Foxy starting to have a poke at Mudgolems as they show themselves and all the land. Yeah, left behind it. Tried to approach from a different angle, but approaching from the top side mean that he was in completely isolated position.
It's going to leap and bounds the difference in the big fights. They're going to smoke them.
I mean, they need to. They've got to find some action. Mudgolems. They know that they're falling behind.
Phantasm every CD.
Oh, I mean, this would be a dream kill, but not a kill that they're going to get. Get out the BKB, and the whole play's put to an end. I mean, it is hard. It's very hard for Mudgolems to start some action. I mean, I think we'll see Mudgolems. They're going to go for the Roshan. Okay. It has been scanned, but Mudgolems will do this very quickly with the AC, the God Strength. They're taking this Roshan down. Liquid, and they're going to have a chance to have a look in on this one. Boxy's starting to support, but they'll be able to hold him to the side with the Tornado. Roshan's down, Aegis will be secured by Skeeter. Liquid is still going to try and take the fight. Looks like Potter is again going to be the one offered up to the side of Liquid as he's left behind. Chances will fall. Can Liquid get anything more from this? They'll give themselves one of 33's familiars. Unable by the looks of it to actually close the gap on anyone else.
Taiga even up to 32 armor as he's sitting on that craggy coat.
Oh, mid lane. They're trying for Boxy. They're trying to make a go on him, but I don't think he cares. He's going to hold his ground, put the Minotaur horn, start to get some dudes sticking out onto the 2 of them. Now they're going with the zip. They managed to catch out Skeeter. Skeeter's still got the BK in the Aegis, of course, so no real pressure onto him right now. He's actually going to try and commit. Pops the Godstrain, goes straight across overlord. Foxy going to have the damage. They've got the control of the light strike away. Foxy getting low. Foxy jumps over the fight with Pistol. He's still alive. Comes out, it's not enough to kill him. Foxy will live. He's still surviving to the side. Finally, they find him, but it's cost them the first life of the spec. Shooting down the ones. It's going to be a buyback from Friday. He knows he needs to come over to try and help Skeeter, but can't even get there in time. Skeeter just getting locked down by Mickey, Tiger, Insania, and Quakefa. As this fan, oh, they haven't got detection. They haven't got detection.
Dustin's on cooldown.
Oh, they haven't got detection. Skeeter actually able to live. He's able to walk away from Liquid. Yeah, I mean, and you can do so. It's not like the efforts are needed on the initiation. You can just, the insurance policy is mid lane. Quick catch onto the Invoker. Boron is out. Down for 80 seconds. Does have buyback.
Everyone just on their team just finishing up much bigger items. One plus item pretty much it seems. They're 2+ items on the side of Mudgolems. Trying to force the buyback. Yeah, it's 4,600 HP CK. And he also has the Spell Prism given to him, so Phantasm has a 50-second cooldown.
Of course, Bill leads me to believe that Dire just
I think of the Midas cooldown. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
61-second cooldown on that.
Oh, Radiant's middle tower is destroyed.
I mean, it really does seem like they just can't stop them. This game is slowly but surely headed further and further in Liquid's advantage. They won't stick around for the racks yet. Now I'm going to see Skeeter try and go in onto the Bristle.
Ooh.
But able to make it away there.
They're trying desperately to find any type of kills when heroes split up. You see Skeeter, he actually just silver edges all the way to Insania, but yeah, Insania nukes the wave out and does a quick blink back. He'll be okay. And now his team is going to go start to join in. Quite for finding himself a DE2. And yeah, they're looking for the fight now. Again, as they should be every single time. Long zip.
Quite fun. Oh, actually knows that BKB is still on cooldown for Boronier. Oh. See, BK being himself there. As Insania, he's actually diving in first. I'm going to turn. Insania will die for this. Okay. That's something for Mudgolems.
Sorry, Insania. Your Stormhammer does not dispel the Yules.
And hang up. Tiger.
The pull.
Put up with the stun. Quaifa's going to zip across straight away, looking towards the Invoker. Boronier getting over, but he saves himself the self-kills. 33 plus the BKB. Boronier pushed him up with a deafening Skeeter. Goes straight for the BKB. Trying to find a target. Does manage to get him over towards Quaifa. Quaifa in trouble, but he's able to zip out just in time. Quaifa will live. The Sven getting low. Can they get Skeeter out of here? They cannot. Foxy and McKay stay on top of him. Triple kill for McKay. Over to the side. 33 does manage to nuke down Tiger with the soul assumption, but at the cost of his own life, as Liquid will clean up yet again. As it's they just don't have the tools right now, Mudgolems, it seems.
No, they do not. It really just does feel like Sven versus the world, and he just gets controlled super hard. He's just jumping around, trying to stick on these targets, but there's just too much for him to deal with, and it really does feel like Liquid. The project close to an opportunity here.
Yep, just hitting the tier 4s, ignoring the heroes. They're ready to take this one over towards the game 2. They're ending this game. Second tier 4 to be found. Number of buybacks are there. See Liquid give a bit of respect as they put their BKBs and back away. They're happy to play this safe, avoid the potential fight here from these 3 buybacks. Still, Boronier might find a chance to catch one of them. I see a null talisman drop down as a bit of a peace offering there from Quaifa. It won't be accepted, as Foxy will pay.
He was trying to get the gem from him. He was dropping the null to get handed it over, but didn't have, I don't think he had a space.
It's in Dota 2.
You know, you never know with Liquid sometimes.
Here we go. Yeah, Liquid coming in with the smoke. This could be a smoke that they end up regretting. You know, who knows? We'll have to find out.
Oh, a courier. Oh, it's the piece of the Ags.
Oh, poor old kid.
He walks up to the sentry.
Oh, goodbye. He does not have buyback. So that's
actually woke up. Wait, I can't believe he walked up there. That was crazy.
I mean, maybe he's just ready to get into game sleep. As oh, hang on, they killed Insania. They got the light strike onto mid-game. Skeeter's moving in.
Hold on to.
So you get the Axe Vortex onto the 2 of them, but the BKB's down. Over for the Halbert was there onto Skeeter. Skeeter trying to turn over towards mid-game. He's going to look towards Quaifa, but the BKB's there. Quaifa running away. Silence comes down to Skeeter as the BKB wears off. Again, the Glimmer Cape does give some safety to Skeeter. Actually going to keep him alive. He jumps over with the stuff, and another Axe Vortex for Quaifa pulls in the 3 of them. 33 and Skeeter are out of the game. No buyback for them available as Quaifa will look to clean up, trying to find the land. Fada is able to get the hit with the Prince's Knife. Again, another Glimmer Cape, keeping Fada alive. But Milan has been found. Everybody apart from Fada going down on the side of Mudgolems as the 3 surviving members of Liquid should be able to close this one out. There we have it. GG is called. Liquid will take this game 1. 47 minutes in. It did go on for a little bit, but you can't help but feel this was sort of Liquid just taking the game at whatever pace they fancied. It's never really felt that this game fell out of their control, apart from that one slip with the early move to the triangle.